Life is what we make it. Life is what we make it. Life is what you make it.
So many people try to get up out the game. I'm pretty sure it stops if they stop shipping things. See why the boys flex, just like girls trip. I knew they had a plan to make us wanna deal. They'll watch some drop out school, they'll watch some play the fool, so they could hit the streets, so they could see the truth. The truth was in our heart, the truth we never read, the truth was never said, the truth was never dead, the truth was that I'm real and we would never fade. Said that no need to hate, go ahead, congratulate. See, God is on my side, and God is with our people. This ain't no another sequel, cause we were never equal. And let me tell y'all that I'm not in this game for the fortune of fame. I just try to maintain, because we want a meal. Who said we had to kill? I know there's more to life than just keep playing.
I won't talk about this fooling around shit, because if you fooled around, I would be so hurt. You know what I would do? What would you do, baby? Take half? No, I'd wait till you went to sleep and I'd come inside the room and cut your dick off. Don't be talking about cutting off my dick. Well, you don't be putting your dick in nobody else then. Well, I don't play that shit. You cut off my dick, you better run, goddammit. Stop making them dick threats. The woman's favorite, y'all always make, y'all don't really, that's the woman's favorite threat is I'll do something to your dick. Y'all always talk about, man, do this, I'll kick him in his nuts. And the man put his hand on you, put your hands on me, I'm gonna kick you where it hurts. Y'all always dick threats. Y'all don't realize how sensitive nuts are, do you? Because men don't even like to hear a threat like that. You hear somebody, I kick you in the nuts, make your wince be like, ooh, change the subject, please. You don't have to kick no nuts to hurt nobody. You could just graze nuts. And the man to be fucked up. And that pain is worse because it don't set in for like 10 seconds. You be wondering if it's gonna hurt. You say, I wonder, did that hit my nuts just? No getting around it. I kick you in your nuts. You don't have to hit graze, you can just graze them. And y'all do that shit when you play fighting. Do you ever have a woman play fight with you and your man get real serious when they threaten your dick? You be like, hey baby, come on. And she goes, you say, hey. I think playtime is over. You're getting a little crazy. That's why men don't like to handle little babies. Them little babies with them high top white shoes on, with the real hard bottom. When they're about 1 year old, you pick them up and their leg muscles be strong and they stomp you in the nuts with both feet, and both y'all be dribbling. You be like, and their mother think you talking baby. Oh, that's so cute the way they talking. Yeah, go to your mother, please. Go to your mother. What's the matter? You stink? No, I'm about to throw this motherfucker someplace. You get a little older, I'm gonna kick you in your baby nuts and see how you like it.
Yeah, don't play around with nuts. Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Friday. It's a funny Friday. The great Eddie Murphy. Hey, the number to the show is 404-822-5467. Speaking of which, let's grab a call right now. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about? Hello. You there? Caller, you there? Oh, boy. Here we go. I don't hear you, caller. All right, so we're going to try this again. Try to give us a call back, caller. We'll work on it. Hey, 404-822-5467. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a funny Friday. Make sure you go and vote for this week's Ball Penis Award on Two Live Stews Radio Facebook chat group, and cast your vote for this week's Buster of the Week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. Your nominees this week are, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the Orange Dude, Tim Brown, Hugh Jackson and Jermichael Finley, Paris Denard, Charlottesville Racist Ralliers, Angry Black Man, Rough Buff, LD from the D, as well. All of those are your nominees at the Two Live Stews Facebook radio chat group, all right? Birthdays and entertainment in hour number 2. 50s confession, I'll tell you about that. You're going to hear about that, as well as us in the third hour being the power hour, where we really jump into the chat and read a lot of your messages and get some of your thoughts on everything that we've talked about today. I mentioned the Jacksonville-Tampa Bay game last night, 12-8. I have to always, put a disclaimer out there. This is just preseason. But in the Buffalo-Philadelphia game as well, all of the high-profile players making debuts in uniforms. Ronald Darby was impressive last night for the last night in the game. Once again, Philadelphia wins 20-16. McGloin goes 12 for 20, 131 yards. Anything else important coming from that game? Not really. And also last night, Jay Cutler made his debut for the Miami Dolphins. He didn't look like shit either. Yeah, Jay Cutler came in last night, and I think he threw like 6 passes. Didn't look terribly good in any regard at all. And I talked about Ryan Mallett, who went 13 for 22, 113 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. So those are a couple of the games last night in the NFL. We'll kind of give you like a rundown of the games that you have tonight. They have pretty much games starting on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night as well in the NFL, and talking about all of these different games and these matchups. So we'll get to that a little bit later on today's show. All right, 404-822-5467 is the number to the show. You are listening to the Doug Stewart Show on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. Malcolm Jenkins, one more football story before we talk about the Kevin Durant thing, man, and it all kind of ties together with your boy Colin Kaepernick and everything that he's kind of initiated over the last year or so. Philadelphia Eagles safety Malcolm Jenkins continued his protest against social injustice Thursday by raising a fist over his head during the playing of the national anthem prior to the team's preseason home against the Buffalo Bills. In an apparent show of support, defensive end Chris Long kept his hand on Jenkins' back for the entire playing of the Star-Spangled Banner, then gave Jenkins a pat on the shoulder, pads, and hug when the song was over. Shouts out to Chris Long. Yeah. But you know what? He didn't really even need that much, applause because of something that he should do and all of these teammates should do in supporting their teammates and understanding their teammates' plight and understanding their teammates' concerns and griefs. So he really shouldn't get, that much applause, but he's doing more than, everybody else in the NFL as far as the white players and supporting the black players' concerns once again in their protests. Jenkins raised a fist above his head during the anthem for all but one game in 2016. The exception was the regular season opener against the Cleveland Browns on September 11th, out of respect of those who served and died on that day in 2001. Jenkins raised his fist during the anthem again last week before the preseason opener against the Green Bay Packers. If you did not know, Malcolm Jenkins is a brother of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Yeah. And he's not the only Q in the National Football League, and I wish the others would stand up and join in on the support of this protest as well. But, they haven't, so we'll see, man. We'll just, see what happens with this and how much, it extends into the season. We've already heard a couple of players said that they are going to, do their silent protest the entire season long. I just wish that other players would understand the power that they have and come and support those guys as well. And telling you, man, strength is in numbers. Strength is in numbers, man. If these players would come together, man, in support of each other and of a just cause, they could really, really, start some conversation. When you take people's football away, when you take people's sports away, when you start to incorporate and infuse, everyday life into sports, which you heard a lot of people saying it's a bad thing or it's a negative thing, stick to sports or whatever. Hogwash. These guys got a platform, man. Go ahead out there and use your voice for change, for equality, for progress. Can't be anything wrong with that, man. Can't be. Can't be. Yeah. Hugh Jackson backpedaling on the comments that he made a couple of days ago. It's too late. His ass already got nominated for some ball peanuts. Yeah. So Hugh Jackson actually backpedaled on his comments about, hoping that his players wouldn't stage any type of protest for the Cleveland Browns. And it's too late, man. We already know where you stand. It's a big difference when you coming out and giving some very natural, just on the fly commentary, and then when you have time to go home and think about it and sleep about it, and your mom and them and your cousin them and all of the people that you grew up with are blowing you up, telling about the coonish type shit that you said, and you come back and you make a statement and you talk about clarifying your opinion, ain't nothing to clarify. I hate when guys do that, when they backpedal. This is what you said. We know what you said. This is what you meant. When you say it's sporadic like that, that's your true feelings. Having a night to go home and think about it or whatever, and once again, get a lot of backlash from the people in your life is a whole totally different thing. So shame on you, Hugh Jackson. Shame on you. We don't want to hear that shit now. Period. We don't want to hear that shit now. We know exactly what your feelings are based on what you said the other day. There was no misunderstanding of what you said. You were very clear. You were very succinct in what you said and what you meant behind it. It ain't like you don't understand the Queen's language or anybody like that. You ain't got no education or anything like that. You knew exactly what you were saying and what you were trying to get across. You don't want your players participating in anything like that. You think football should be football and politics should be politics and this, that, and the other. And that's fine. That's fine. You probably should have kept that shit to yourself. That's the number one thing, man. The number one problem I'm seeing out of these guys, man, is if you don't have anything positive to say, if you don't have any uplifting thing to say, man, just don't say shit at all. Like Hugh Jackson would have been way better off in the minds and opinions, man, of Black America if he would have just kept them opinions to himself. Why was it necessary to go out there and try to throw salt on this movement? Why? I mean, there's no benefit at all. Someone would have asked him a question. He's like, no comment, and just kept it moving. And that would be a very ambiguous answer, but it's better than going out there and throwing salt and trying to imply that these people are wrong for not wanting to get shot in the back and don't want their kids and their family members and their friends to have to worry about every time they get stopped by the police getting shot in the back. Right. Just don't say nothing. And that's fine. I would respect that a whole lot more than coming out and saying some dumb shit like that. Oh, man. Y'all getting me riled up, man. Not y'all, but... All right, step back. Not y'all, the listeners. Not y'all, the listeners. All of this stuff going on in the world today and in sports. Punk-ass Blake Bortles got a job. Punk-ass Chad Henne got a job. Hugh Jackson talking shit about something that he clearly just doesn't understand. Colin Kaepernick still don't got a job. People protesting, wanting a damn punk-ass, racist-ass damn monument to stand in Charlottesville, Virginia. Punk-ass Donald Trump is in office saying dumb shit. People agreeing with him. Joining on his bandwagon. What is going on? Willie D, you got to give Hugh the benefit of the doubt. I don't got to give Hugh Jackson shit. Whatever, man. The reason, man, I've really done a good job, I think, man, and I think y'all can agree, of kind of controlling my emotions, man. I am way more emotional than I probably